Okay, I'd like to call the June 22nd, 2023 Road Committee meeting to order. Let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right. I got a message from Rick that he couldn't be here. He had a emergency, so he can't be here. And I guess Adam's not going to be here. For tonight, we have 2 Article 43 applications. One of them, the first one, I put the Lakeside first on the agenda, just because I didn't want Joe DiOrio to have to wait, but he's on his way, so he'll be here shortly. So we'll go ahead and do the one on Langley Shores first. And this is actually my road, so I will be not voting on this. And I have some video for you all to see about the erosion, water coming over the road.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Was it happening on like one of the hills or something?
No,
Sycamore,
got a new
that's
house
at
in
the end
there,
by the
too.
town end.
that's by the town
Got a
culvert.
new house in there
What
that's
happened
caused some
is, we had one of our neighbors drop a culvert in the stormwater drainage ditch. And it backs up the water. This is going over the road, down the hill.
Holy moly, when was this year?
Yep. This has happened several times.
Oh, this is when you first pull in.
Yeah.
So what, so there's supposed to be like a ditch here to run it into that? There's a
Yeah,
culvert
yeah,
right there, right?
Yeah, this is, that is actually a neighbor's culvert.
Oh.
That-
This is the original culvert, Leslie, does that go over towards the lake, like across the road, or does it go across the intersection, like over towards that other?
I think it goes right across the
It
road.
goes across the road, down the hill, right into the lake.
Okay,
The property owner, below where it went over the road, has extensive damage to her property. She is going to lose her driveway because it eroded 2 feet under the driveway.
that's on the lake side.
On the lakeside, yep. AWA had come in, and had done some work the year before, and all of that material that they had put down is now in the lake.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so we had a catastrophic ongoing erosion event. If you look at the letter from DEP, they recommended that we raise that one section of road 6 to 8 inches and remove the culvert that is in the stormwater drainage ditch.
The one that's in the road, like going across right now?
The one, no, not the town one.
Okay.
The town one's not the problem, other than not being cleaned at times. The one is the property owner who dropped the culvert.
So is the culvert just like pitched right? That's why it won't go in it, or?
Oh, it's too small and it's pitched improperly. And
Because, like-
it's not on her land.
This is in your guy, like,
It's on on Langley Shores property.
have you like, maybe had like a discussion, maybe like see if they'll upsize it or maybe, or?
No, it needs to come out. DEP says it needs to come out.
Why
So,
is it there? Is there a driveway there for access? That's why it's there?
she has 3 driveways on a small tiny lot.
Huh.
Right next to a stream.
That's what it's a driveway access.
Yeah, well, there's a whole series of problems with that particular driveway, because there's not supposed to be a driveway next to a stream in shoreline zone. And it is. It was supposed to be, the driveway was supposed to be removed after she did her septic system. It has not been removed.
So-
We, Langley Shores Association is gonna end up having to remove that culvert and then just send her a bill if she refuses to do it. Because the culvert needs to go. I mean, you saw the kind of backup that happened.
Oh, no, there's definitely something.
Is there like, there's a ditch there now, right?
Yeah.
So if you
she-
take the culvert out, will the water go down the ditch?
It'll go, yeah. I have video of, the other side of her culvert next to the town culvert where the water is stagnant,
So are they
not
gonna,
even moving.
are they gonna do anything with the ditch when they do your work, or just gonna raise the road?
They're raising the road. We're removing the culvert. And, it'll be a separate project to re-ditch because up the hill up the road further, it needs to be cleaned out, so, but that's a whole separate project.
Okay.
That's
I guess-
tar too, right? Or is it dirt? I can't remember. It's been years since I've been down there.
No, it's not tarred.
It's not tar, it's dirt. So you're just adding gravel, raising
I
it.
think, yeah. Yeah. So, Langley Shores is looking for 3,000 for this project, which is gonna cost us a whole lot more than 3,000, but,
How far are you raising it? Did you say? I didn't know.
6 to 8
6
inches.
to 8
6 to 8 inches?
Yeah,
So you're gonna pitch it like towards the ditch most of the problem?
yeah, yeah.
So DEP was thinking if you guys raise the road right there, you get any water, hopefully it'll just kinda ride
It
down
will,
there.
it will go, be steered toward the town culvert. Yeah.
And did
So,
any of that water that came down the town road, was that water that came down the town road that day too, or just all from your road?
no, it was off from our road because it was, because her culvert's blocking it.
Oh, I see. So if you, so if you pull that culvert out, they raise the road, tilt it in, you think? you'll
Problem
be-
solved. That's what you're thinking.
Yeah. The video doesn't lie. And I tried taking pictures of the damage to the property below, where the water, went over. And I couldn't even get pictures that did that justice, because the damage was just so extensive. She had ruts on the side of her driveway, a good 7-8 inches, and 2 foot under the driveway. All of the material was gone. So if anyone had driven on that driveway, it would have collapsed. But needless to say, she's not very happy either.
Yeah, it's gonna cost a few dollars to fix the driveway, I imagine. Nobody's happy over that.
Anyway, does anyone have any questions? I put the application together, so you have all of you have all of the documentation. Pat Stevens is doing the work.
No, I don't have any questions. I'll make a motion that considering the paperwork looks to be complete and in order, and the explanation of the need for the work is pretty clear, and we should recommend that this be paid under Article 43.
I'll second that.
Ask for a vote.
All those in favor? Opposed? Unanimous.
And I'm abstaining.
Yep.
So what was it? It was
4.
4001.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The next one is Lakeside Drive. Joe DiOrio should be here shortly. This application looks like it's missing a lot of information.
I was gonna say, it's a little light.
I brought all of the information to Jennifer, after, well, the application was submitted, it was missing the I-9, the letter from DEP, and the, organizational, documents. Joe was in Florida, and he called me and he said, you know, can you take some of those documents to Jennifer? I said, yeah, I can take your originating documents, I can take your I-9, but I can't, there's nothing I can do about your letter from DEP. So I brought down the documents that I had to Jennifer, which did not get attached to these. He has submitted, so they're here in-house. I have all of their statutory road association, the call to meeting, is all in there. Their bylaws were, were submitted. Their minutes were submitted. Did he give, or he gave, it's on the priority list. They've also, Great East Lake has also had a new watershed survey done, so they qualify.
But here's a letter from DEP right here.
Yeah, so, and he, Jennifer resent it once he submitted the letter from DEP. So, I was hoping he'd be here to explain it. And it looks like a lot of it is similar to what Langley Shores is experiencing, where there are low points in the road and higher points in the ditching, and therefore during storm events, water is ponding and spilling across the road. When the road overtops, the stormwater runoff overroad surface material and therefore carries with it sediment to Great East Lake, causing polluted stormwater to enter the lake. Proposed recommendations for road work include deepening and widening the trench on the non-lake side to create a detention basin for that area. This would allow runoff to be stored and infiltrated in place instead of going over the road. The basin should be rip-wrapped or vegetated. This should reduce the amount of stormwater entering Great East Lake.
They're not, I guess we wouldn't know. I was gonna say, they're not like ripping up stuff they did already, right? I mean,
I don't know exactly where this is.
That's my only issue is where it is.
Yeah, I don't
I know they
know.
just did a bunch of work up there.
yeah, I just hate to see them go, there's a lot of rock in there. Hate to see them go dig it up, but
They have, their road is quite long, so it's very possible it's a different location. I just can't, I don't know.
all right.
So the paperwork's all here.
The paperwork is all here, yeah. So. And this will be in the amount of 3,000, which is our max too. It looks like the estimate from Jeff Goodwin is 3,600.
So, do we wait for him, or,
I don't really see the need, honestly.
okay, so,
The only question we have really, that I'd have, is where, and that's not really relevant anyways.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know,
if it's going over the road, it needs to be fixed.
DEP says it needs to be fixed.
right,
I mean, it all looks good. It's just my opinion on it.
okay, so I'll make a motion that, we accept this application, noted that there are missing pieces that, we believe were sent in on the original, application, but pending that, this looks to be, something that fits within the regulations of, Article 43, and we should recommend that they accept it.
I think Joe's walking in right now.
Good time is, Joe.
Joe, we're
Go right to the podium.
We're just ready to vote on you.
yeah. We just had one question, Joe.
Sure.
Yeah. How are you today?
Good, thanks.
Where is this, where's the location of the work that you're doing?
On Lakeside Drive.
No, we know that. Where?
Okay.
We're on Lakeside.
You know where I live?
Yep.
Diagonal cross street from me,
Okay.
okay? On the Buzzards end, you know. And, we call it Patty's Hill, where it's paved coming
Yeah.
down. At the bottom of that hill, it's a mess. So we've got to ditch that and retention ponds and all that.
Yeah,
Water come off the driveway pretty fast.
All comes down that road pretty good. Yeah, so we want to try to retain the water so that, because it's just making a mess.
yeah. The only question I think Denny had was if you haven't done any work on this particular section of road, right?
No, it's finishing, now you say where it is, it's just finishing that project you guys did 4 or 5 years ago, really, right? 'Cause it's on that same hill you guys paved
Same
in
here,
and all
yeah,
that.
we've dished it before, it's all filled in.
Yeah,
You know, a lot of sand coming down the hill, that hill. So, trying to keep up with it.
Yeah, okay. Well, the letter from DEP, you know, actually, in reading that, the Langley Shores is having the same problem.
Yeah.
Water ponding and going over the road.
Oh, yeah, we've got another problem on Foley Way. We'll address that next year. Yeah. You know, a lot of rain.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
Great, so
Have
my
a-
motion stands.
You have a motion, do we have
I'll
a second?
I'll second that.
All right, any other discussion?
Nope.
All in
All
fa-
those, yeah.
Yeah, all in favor? All opposed?
Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. This will go to the selectmen on Wednesday. Okay. So, we'll take care of yours and take care of Langley Shores with them, and hopefully they'll give us the thumbs up on it.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you. Sorry for the,
Oh, that's all right. Was out of it, so.
okay. I just wanted, and the only other thing is, I put it as miscellaneous discussion because I just wanted to let everyone know what a pleasure it has been working with you guys. I'm stepping back. I declined the nomination at town meeting, because I'm overcommitted. And I needed to let something go. So, but I've enjoyed my time, my 6 years with all of you. And I am still always available if anyone has any questions or needs any assistance, especially with Article 43, because I've done so much work with that. And, you know, other roads have contacted me to help them set up their road associations and, you know, questions and what they can and cannot apply for, and I'm still always available to help anyone. So I just wanted to let you guys all know that, you know, don't hesitate to let me know if you need my assistance in anything, and, you know.
Appreciate it, thank you.
It's been a pleasure. I've really enjoyed the camaraderie that we've built as a committee.
We've gotten it was a long 4 years with West Shore Drive, but we're finally there, so
Yeah.
thank God.
We've got a lot accomplished. So, anyway, that was really all I wanted to say, was to thank everyone.
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Leslie.
Yeah, thank you, especially on the Article 43 work. And that's come a long way in the last couple of years, and hopefully we can persuade the town to expand it, both in scope and funding.
Yeah, well, if you need my assistance in that,
Thank you, we will.
because I may, I have a big mouth, as we all know.
Well, the DOT, I think, is still running gravel road classes. And it might be nice if we could schedule one down here. So the local, while everybody is here from down south, so the local road committees have a chance to learn what they should look for and ask for when working on their own roads. I know they run a good class, and
When I set that first one up, I contacted John McLean at DEP.
I think I just got an email about one not too long ago. I go back, you know,
Yeah.
Tammy Chamberlain sends it to me all the time. I mean, it was something, I can call if it's something that we want to set up. I mean, yeah, you're right, this time of year, all those people are up, you know what I mean, so.
Sure, and the more that know how to do it and what to look for, the better off we are.
And whoever calls John also, he and Colin from Ed Army Corps had talked about having a class on regulation.
Oh, really?
I was really interested in, but I don't know if everyone knows. Colin has been moved down to DC, so he's no longer in our area.
Ah, dang it, poor guy.
So he, I guess it was a pretty good jump for him.
Probably. No, he's a nice guy.
Good for him and bad for us.
Well, he knew his stuff, that's for sure.
So, so he's gone, so we'll see who we end up with. But if someone could put the bug in John's ear that we would still like to see that regulation class.
I guess I could just call somebody up there at Army Corps, I guess, see who the new person would be, so,
Might wanna find out who that is anyways, Will, you're gonna be dealing with them.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys want to set up another meeting. With me stepping back, you'll have to have elections.
Right.
So you'll have to elect a chair, a vice chair, and a secretary. So,
We probably should have a meeting soon, I'd say.
Cindy, you're vice chair. You want to set up
Yeah.
the meeting and,
When's a good time for everybody? I know not
think
in the
like-
summer, never, but
Oh, I think like tonight, Thursday nights or something, I mean, if it doesn't
Yeah.
affect the planning board.
It's gotta at least be at 6 o'clock though.
We can keep it at 6, that'd be good.
Yeah.
yeah.
The only thing you might have to have an issue with maybe is the planning board on Thursday nights, but I don't know.
yeah, I mean, I wanted to get one last meeting in before I was done, because I wanted to get these, well, I also wanted to get these, Article 43 applications done.
That might as
As soon
well.
as
I had a
people are
question.
waiting. Yes.
How long do the meetings generally last?
An hour.
Usually an
An
hour,
hour.
but I mean, if there's something good, contentious or, going on like with West Shore Drive, they'd lasted a couple of hours.
Right.
Yeah, if more of the public come in, you'll probably have a longer meeting.
So, most days wouldn't be able to be here till about 6:15 is the earliest I can make it unless I leave my work early. Is there a possibility to move the meeting a little later?
Well, like 6:30 or something?
6:30 I think would be about
Be a little
right.
cushy.
Yeah. If the weather's bad or whatever, that still should give me enough time to
Yeah.
make it. 'Cause I work till 5 over in Westbrook. and-
Yeah, I work, right now I'm in Scarborough and we work till 5.
So, yeah, you're feeling almost
Yeah.
the same thing, yeah.
Maybe everybody be over like 6:30 then?
6:30 works.
6:30 is
I'm-
okay.
How,
Yeah, would that affect
is it
them?
okay? Okay. So we're free to decide.
Yeah, yeah. So Cindy will set up a meeting.
If it doesn't work out, I'll just have to try and ask my boss to leave earlier.
Yeah, let's do 6:30.
Yeah, so if we set it up for 6:30, that'd probably work for you. Yeah, we'll
That
just-
should work fine.
6:30 on
Yeah,
a
Rick
Thursday
comes from
night.
Kennybunk too, so
Right.
that might be better for him too.
Right. And
Yeah,
I'll do
it
6:30.
might.
Yeah. So, anyway,
Awesome, appreciate it.
Does anyone have a date in mind that, I don't have a calendar in front of me?
I'll pull one up for you.
And just get this done so we're available, but
So,
I would like to think that we could have that class this summer for the roads because I've driven around some of them and we're all in trouble. We got that 5-inch rainstorm and everybody's got a washout or a problem or,
There was a lot of roads and ditches washed out from that storm, I know.
yeah,
they're still washed out. Yeah.
yeah.
I'm kinda wondering, down there on Milton Mills, they got a pothole there with a cone. When you start down the hill and the state is kinda responsible for that, or?
The state
That's
is, but honestly, I think in a case, I don't know, it looks kinda dangerous, and I went by that the other day, that's why I
Yeah.
kinda chuckled, it's a pretty good stinking hole.
If somebody's not paying attention, that could be an issue there. I don't
The
know.
town, I think, can fix that if it's like a
Hazard.
hazard, if it's a
I
hazard.
haven't been, why, is there something down? I haven't been.
Oh, it's a pretty good sinkhole. It's-
On Milton Mills Road?
Yeah, when you get, I wanna say it's right past the Peck Road, I think.
Yes, yes.
heading down the hill.
I don't know if there's a culvert there
I
or
don't know what the deal is.
just soft ground, but it's, yeah, the road.
I don't know why the state hasn't at least put some gravel and ripped it up and done something. I know it's a pain in their rear end a little bit, but
I mean, at the minimum, maybe the town could throw some recycled, asphalt on
Yeah,
it.
and reclaim it.
Or at least fill the hole, I don't know.
I don't know if it's not on the bridge, right?
no, it's not on the bridge, Cindy. It's up on the hill.
It's up on the hill when you go past Puddlebees and you start curving
Oh,
down
I
the
see,
hill.
yeah.
There's Peck Road, and it's like right there, right
Okay.
after Peck Road.
Bring it up to the selectmen. That I think they could authorize Adam to go out and do something.
Okay. well,
If not, if they ain't gonna do nothing, maybe Adam can call the state and maybe put some,
I actually gotta, now you say, I gotta call them about
Well, you
Hawk
see the
Road, so I
all
could
of the,
call. I'll put a bug in the area.
I mean,
On
you know, we put
109.
cones, who puts
All
the
of the,
cones out, you do, or?
Oh, the state would.
This-
Those are all,
How about on the other spots in town?
no, we would. I mean, unless it's that bad, I don't go down Mill Mills Road, so I wouldn't know.
it's a couple feet, I bet, at least of the road.
It's a foot or maybe, yeah, 2 feet from the edge of the road into the
Under the hot
lane,
top.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's a
At
pretty
least
good
a
one.
foot, if not more.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a pretty good one.
Kinda like driving on the Hopper Road.
Yeah,
So, we have either the 20th or the 27th of
Of July?
July.
I mean,
Those are both
Either one works
Thursdays.
for me.
I don't care.
do you have a preference?
The 22nd, is that
The
what you?
20th or the 27th?
20th, I think, would be my preference.
We'll do the 20th then.
Works for me.
yeah. Just let Jennifer know. Send Jennifer an email
Yeah,
to schedule it.
okay.
And sooner the better because it books up.
Yeah, so July 20th at 6:30.
Well, she's in there now, right?
Yeah, you could always go in
Maybe I
there.
should just go tell her.
Yeah. So. Anyway, all right.
Great.
Anyone else have anything? No? Well, take a motion.
We will miss you.
Yes, we
Oh,
will.
thank you.
You did a wonderful job.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second it.
All in favor?